gotta look at me like
I can see them ribs slathered with fucking barbecue sauce. I'm like, what do you say, sugar free?
Gluten free.
Yeah.
nah,
You ain't gonna be a gluten free nigga.
No.
Okay.
Nah, that's a big
expensive
one.
though.
But I do it like I hope you stay on the right path. We tried plenty of times.
Yeah.
Like start working out, we stop, and it's keep it up. Like,
Keto ain't too bad, but I couldn't live that vegan lifestyle. Ain't no way.
I don't like pussy too much.
That's red meat.
Rare.
Well, why you do that?
Is he dead?
I don't think so.
You said rare? I just feel like rare is aligned with period pussy. Like you gonna get a little red.
Oh, y'all niggas.
I'm talking about day 3 when she just spot. You know what I mean? Like the heavy flow days.
I mean, just think of that, man.
Y'all some sick ass niggas, man.
Something wrong with y'all. I'll run the red light.
We ain't gonna talk about this.
Was it you that told me like you would still eat some ass if she on her period? Yeah, you a freak.
Switch hope.
That's that bloody truffle.
You just
butter.
gotta. You just gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta block. You gotta block. You can't block your blessings.
Nah.
You can't block your blessings.
Let it flow.
Whoa. Whoa. Hey man, look though. Sorry for the wait.
Yeah.
Too. We had a death in the family. Pray for us, please. Nigga had a birthday.
Yeah.
We went to DC.
Lit.
Got way too high and drunk by accident, and yeah, lost all my money. But yeah,
Somebody came up though.
somebody came up. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I do what I do.
I should have.
How much you lose that first night though?
I 300.
300 the first night.
$300 the first night.
12 and you won 12 the next night.
The next night. So I mean, it's a good weekend for me. I broke even. I ain't like it's almost like the trip paid for itself.
All right, I was
Awesome.
up 300 that second night.
And then what?
Lost it.
I seen you move to the $75 table. I'm like, oh, cause Black was like my little wingman, like in my ear, like giving me financial advice all night.
I was trying to pull him off that table.
So I was getting work. Remember, I started with $200. I was getting worked at the $50 table. Like the bitch was like working the living fuck out.
Yeah.
Working me.
And so I got down to my last 50, and I won my $200 back. And I got up and I seen Justin at the $75 table, and I seen the dealer counting with her fingers. I said,
That's the one.
I said, yup,
That's the
it's
one.
gonna be a good night.
Yeah, she was sitting there like.
Free lunch.
Yeah. So and I had an Asian nigga beside me that kept his pockets and kept his chips in his pockets. Like it was the weirdest thing ever. And then a drunk ass white dude beside me.
Probably giving you stacked up.
He was stacked up. You notice when I got on the table, he started losing.
Yeah, he easily had about $3,000.
No,
right?
for sure.
$3,000.
For
right
sure.
now.
And Black saw the strategy. I started with my 200. I was doing some crazy shit.
And what did I tell you? I said, hey, bro, switch tables. Switch tables. Because the first joint was killing them, bro. I said, switch tables, bro. Because whenever they either switch dealers or you just keep losing like back to back to back, I'm like, man, nah, I need to switch this up.
Yeah. So it worked out, bro. The craziest shit happened though. Some shit that I probably never happened again for me. Like I had 2 aces, split them. Got another ace, I split them again. Hit 21 on one, 20 on the other 2. Like the shit was fucking.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like I hit for like 400 off that one hand.
I would have probably walked away right after that.
Right.
Shit, I got to like 1,400 and I had $200 and I put 1,200 to the side and I just Black was like, come on, bro, you gotta go. So I just put that 200 in and lost and got up, cashed out.
And we left like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony in the bed with his boots
With
on.
his Tim's on. Them joints ain't even hot leather at the top.
Nah,
Yeah, well, those weren't even the buttons.
They won't.
Them the goddamn shoe shows.
Yeah.
Tims, you know what I mean?
TIMS.
Yeah, they look like they look like good design. Yeah, bro.
Like the tree on the boots say springtime. You know what I mean? Ain't no leaves on that
I was
motherfucker.
like, Dad, why does sole look thin on
Yeah.
the joint?
Yeah.
He was walking funny that whole day too. I just put it together, yeah. He tripped coming out of the dispensary. I said, damn, Tony, you already
Yeah,
out of ten.
Bro, he got mad at me because I told him he was dressed like he from Rocky Mountain. It's 85 degrees
And he was sitting on the
You got
chair.
a sweater on, big jeans and boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, it's hot as fuck that day, bro.
Yeah, bro, like you.
Tony love boot cut. Tony love boot cut.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
His pants like W. That shit.
Hey, you know we used to go downtown Raleigh, bro, and every time, bro,
Tony couldn't get in.
They told him your jeans too big. Like,
This is Big Tony.
Like,
Yeah.
your jeans too big.
Tony had an Air Max with the boot cut jeans on.
Every time.
You can only see half the shit. I say,
He got
yeah.
the shirt
You
unbuttoned.
can only see the two creases at the front. You know what I'm talking about? Oh man.
Bro, whole time.
He got mad that one time we was on Glenwood because he said, bro, they said I can't wear the ripped jeans in here. I said, nigga, your boxers showing. You're horny.
No, cause like I think what would piss him off, cause Chad would be in there with the widest shit, and
Nah.
then and get in,
I
and
wore
Tony come
I wore
up.
wide jeans one time to a 90s party and y'all won't let that shit go. That was some big jeans.
What was that? Burner Bash?
Yeah.
Was that West Social?
Yeah, them was some wide-legged jeans. Now they were. But I thought it gave it a vintage look.
Nah, that ain't seen that. Why would she bring me these?
This bitch had a hammer holder on the side.
Nigga going to work.
He had a sandwich pocket. God damn.
So the thing is, I asked Tony now, you know, given his newly found, you know, build or whatever the fuck he had going on, you know, the gastric bypass, whatever it is he did. I said, can you now shop at H&M? You know what I mean? Because
That was his goal, wasn't it?
yeah, he said, yeah. So, right, bro, go get a couple of pants from H&M.
Yeah,
bro.
fast.
He told me he had so many clothes from Fashion Nova that he can't fit no more. I said, that's crazy. I said,
Tell him, give him the big day.
yeah, he'll work.
Yeah, he gonna squeeze them thighs in the both pants.
And he, like, real talk, like, Big Dave used to wear some shit when we was in school, didn't know him. I'd be like, man, he'll try some shit. Like, I just be looking from across the yard, like, that big wobbly nigga, just try some shit, man. Nigga be in all blue.
He on
Like,
vacation.
He,
chest out.
he be fleet though.
Yeah.
Like, I give it
He
to
on
him.
vacation right
He
now.
opened up
No,
the
he's
first
not.
10.
That nigga is in that security stand at Dunbar right now, doing overnight shift. And then he posted the video from 6 months ago when he was in
He
damn.
said security stand.
And he posted. You know what he do, right?
No.
He rent one of them boats and go out in the middle of Myrtle Beach, talking about some motherfucking Punta Cana.
Wonder why we wonder why the water ain't blue like
You know what I mean?
that.
Water green and dusty like hell.
Hey, look, we started the first 10 minutes off on bullshit. Let's go ahead and hop into these topics, man. I don't even want to talk. We probably in the show with that. Hubert Davis. Let's go ahead and just get straight into it. Shout out to Hubert Davis, man. I'm happy that he got the job for the head coaching job at UNC.
Is that who you wanted?
Absolutely. I will say that just because I felt like they were going to try to stay in house, and for them to go to Hubert Davis, I think that's who they should have went to. I did hear, I don't know if there's any truth to it, but I heard he had a lot to do with like the recruiting and everything.
He is the main recruiter.
in the past years and stuff like that. So I'm glad he got it. But man, this dude, why he come out? I'm proud of my white wife. Like, well, why was
I still don't understand why folks are mad at him for saying that.
it had nothing to do with it. Like,
Nothing to do. Nobody asked him.
Yeah.
You know what I think it boils down to? I think his household probably started getting a little bit uncomfortable.
Because he's the first African American.
Right, you know, so that's been like the emphasis. And now you have the biracial kids and the wife that are there now feeling some kind of, I don't know, shunned or outcasted. You know, the focus on is, you know,
being a black coach.
Yeah, he's a black guy, first black guy, you know, to be head basketball coach. So he probably, I don't know, this is me speculating. So he probably felt a need to like include his wife. You know,
and that's cool to include your wife. Like he could have just said, you know, I'm
thank my
excited.
wife.
I thank my wife for her support. Blase, blase, blase. Like, and I'm proud of my white wife.
Yeah, man, for real.
Nah, I'm just saying. It had nothing to do with
my issue is it's
like racist, man.
It's like
Black is
I don't care about white bitches.
It's like golf. It's a sport. I don't care to know about
No.
it.
Well, no. To me, it's like it cancels out basically the question I was asked.
Yeah.
Are you proud to be the first African American coach of the University of
States?
Yeah. No,
He could also use that as he could also be using that as a way to maybe say in that moment based on that question that don't think for any moment I'm gonna have any kind of bias towards African Americans.
For them, yeah.
Like you see what I'm saying?
no.
Like,
So
that's not
what was the question asked to him? How does it feel to be the first African American coach, right?
Right.
Now, again, some people are gonna look at that and go, "Damn, first African American coach is about to be a bunch of goddamn niggas, even more niggas out there, even more than what there already is out there in Chapel Hill."
Roy was recruited.
I don't know, maybe again. I'm trying to give him like
It's almost to the point where I feel like Roy like black people more than Hubert Davis do.
I seen Roy in more J's than Hubert Davis.
This motherfucker had on a pair of Blazers and Mac Brown had on a pair of Jordan 9s. I said, you start your first day embarrassing. You nigga. Like, but like, it's just, to me, it's just, so his statement was, I'm proud to be the first black coach at UNC, but I'm also proud to have a white wife.
So no, the way I looked at it was, okay, so you're more proud to have a white wife than you are to be the first black head coach for the UNC Chapel Hill basketball team.
and if that was the case, what's wrong with that?
So I don't care about him and his marital affairs. I just
win some games.
I'm
it's a
just
game.
messing.
Like I really don't care. It's just like
Are y'all Carolina fans?
yeah.
Okay, all right.
What?
I think okay.
Here comes some
dumb shit. Yeah.
That kind of probably got a little bit, maybe somewhat to do with it.
No, it's just
No, because actually, when Roy announced that he was retiring, I was hoping that Hubert Davis.
I remember you saying.
I was hoping that
you
Hubert
hope
Davis was
Hubert
going to get
Davis
the
would.
job.
because like
I just don't
Most people knew
understand.
he was gonna get it.
Yeah,
to me it was between him and there's another black guy, and then it was Wes Miller,
Wes Miller.
basically. And then Jerry Stackhouse interviewed too.
Okay.
I didn't want
Does
Jerry to
Michael
get
Jordan
it.
not want to coach?
Why?
Why?
He's a billionaire.
He's a billionaire. He owns the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah,
Like the majority owner. Yeah.
Now, I did hear that somebody, I forgot who it was, but somebody said that they should consult Michael Jordan in terms of who to hire. But I don't even agree with that because, yes, look at the Hornets. That
Hire
really-
LeVar Ball.
But he based like Carolina is not Carolina without Michael Jordan.
Oh, facts.
LeVar
Like,
No
you know what I
question.
mean?
No question.
Yeah.
You think that's how they gained their notoriety?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's
they won't like hit like that
They
till
win before him.
yeah
And
till
then
he
they
got
start
there.
winning afterwards. So.
Don't forget about James Worthy.
Yeah.
He was on the same team.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm saying.
Like,
Like,
Jordan probably has a huge impact on recruiting.
Yeah.
or like
sure.
Because you get them shoes.
you get the
right?
shoes. Yeah.
And you get the one of a kind. The basketball players only get these.
Yeah.
So.
His niggas on the end of the bench and got some flea ass shit in their
Them-
closet.
them-
Yeah.
them-
And they sell them too.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah. But I really, like I said, y'all know me, I don't care. I don't care about interracial marriage or anything like that. 'Cause I'll fuck a white woman quick. Like,
We know.
but I'm just saying, like, hey,
I think you like a fat white woman too.
yes.
I know why. He probably eat your ass. Though. I feel like all fat white women eat ass. It's a pro though. You know what I mean?
He's making me uncomfortable.
It's a pro though. I mean, for them, it's. Anyway, sorry.
What do you mean a pro? What do you mean by that?
But nah, I just don't get. I honestly, I think most people's problem with it is like, why did he say that? Because it just it didn't go with anything the person said.
It took away from the moment.
It took away from the moment. Everybody was just like, yeah, you know.
Took away from whose moment?
The moment.
The moment. I mean,
His moment,
it's his moment, and to
That's
me, it
probably
was
what made his moment. Y'all can't
It
define
made
y'all
his
can't-
moment stupid.
y'all can't define his moment for him.
It made his moment there. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
I
telling
think
you right
he
now.
did.
To each his own, man.
He
You
starts
know?
out the season of 0-6.
I know.
There's gonna be
Y'all
so
gonna-
many memes.
Y'all gonna
coming.
bash his white wife.
Go talk to your wife, bitch.
Go eat that potato salad with the raisins on it.
like I said, I can see him now in a living room right now. Some black mama like,
Yeah.
Saltless chicken.
whatever. Yeah.
You can't go in too many more living rooms now.
But
I can see him now. See a roach, he gonna leave. Like, sorry, bitch. He don't want that nigga bad enough.
Oh, man.
that was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, humbug, man.
But I
Literally.
he was. Did I want Hubert Davis? Not really, but I'm not mad at Hubert Davis here.
It just made
Who did you want?
I wanted a.
You wanted the fresh face.
Angela
Yeah,
Shaw.
I want. Whatever, Sean Walker.
Sean Walker.
Somebody out the blue. Like if you would have got, what's his face from the Bulls, Billy Donovan, would have loved it. They would have got, Brad Stevens from the Celtics, would have loved it.
Yeah.
But Hubert Davis, I'm not mad at because he kept the commits, and I think everybody's gonna come back. Hopefully not Andrew play today. God,
I know. I think because they get like the
Yeah,
extra
they
year.
get. Yeah.
But now, like I do.
And Garrison Brooks.
I think he was the only one that made sense though.
You don't
Because
like
of the
Brooks?
recruit.
No.
I think he takes up space.
Yeah, like
Because they run Ed Cody Kessler better than him.
he get
like
Yeah.
potential wise.
he get
They
in
run
his
once a
field.
league.
Yeah, I know, but like think about it. He should have
Testing the
started.
waters. He testing the water. Right now they got him at 42.
Who?
Oh, if he's listed at 42, you
Yeah.
might as well come back.
He can't shoot.
That's it.
Work on that.
And
I mean-
Hubert Davis got the third highest shooting percentage ever in the NBA. So 3-point percentage, my bad. So he can teach you to shoot.
Oh, nigga ain't putting up no jump.
I want to bet he is.
I
Them
bet
niggas who shoot jumpers can't. They don't lose that. Reggie Miller, I bet can go hit.
I bet he
95
can play-
out of 100.
I bet
Right.
he can play right now.
That the only thing that nigga putting up is home goods art. That's the only thing.
Chill, B.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
playing clue.
Hey, free DeShaun Watson.
Man,
how many cases he up to? now?
22.
Oh, I thought it was 7.
Bruh, and I can't remember. Nah, it was.
He wrote one.
Yeah. Cadillac on
Money! That's all my boxes,
How we living, Sean?
I'm laughing at this man. Funny,
Bruh, it don't make
Hey,
sense.
look, no,
It
listen.
don't make no sense.
I hate to say it, it's a lot of smoke. And where there's smoke, there's fire. Like,
It don't make no sense. They won't release him, but he got all these charges pending.
and niggas releasing them, just not Texas.
Yeah, Nike.
Yeah, that's
And
what I'm saying.
Phoenix.
That's what I'm saying. Why the Texans ain't released?
I know that's
Well,
why
Nike suspended it.
Yeah, they suspended it.
He
fully.
gonna come back endorsing.
And that's the
Donald
right
Trump.
to me. That's the right thing to do. And I only say that because there are allegations right now.
Right.
So don't release him because if you releasing him, you already counting him as guilty. That's the way I look at it.
So
And
Beats
if they
fucked
did
up.
that and he comes out innocent,
Let me
I
tell
say
you
fuck
something.
Nike and go
Let
sign
me
with
tell you
Reebok.
something. If DeShaun,
DeShaun.
N.O.
You talking about my brother?
No.
DeShaun, whatever the fuck his name is.
Don
Look,
McNabb.
I watched one of the videos of the victims, the alleged victims, and I said, this nigga risked it all
For her.
for Flo from Progressive. Like you were willing to throw. You're telling me, in that moment, he was willing to throw it all away, asking this woman or grazing his penis on her hand or what have you, or ask the woman to put her fingers in his ass. He wants that. He's gonna risk
DeShaun,
everything he got.
DeShaun Watson or Justin
He's gonna-
Richardson?
Same bitch.
But what if that's a pressure point?
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
recommended.
Yeah.
Freak boy.
Yeah. I ain't nigga like put no finger in my ass. Nah, but they said this nigga during his massage one time just came on his stomach. She just looked up and nigga was like,
Orgasms are mental.
yeah. But so
I seen a post that said women can masturbate by like closing their legs and hold like tight.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
just
So I did see a former
Caress
NFL
quick.
player. They
Just sit
did.
down and bust. You know what I mean?
It was a former NFL player. They didn't name his name, but he was like he questioned why DeShaun Watson had so many different masseuses coming to give him massages. Because he was like, whoever this former NFL player was like, he had one, maybe two masseuses who gave him massages because they knew his body. So he only went to those two masseuses. My thought to that was, no, not even that. My thought was, if you're seeking a massage parlor or whatnot, you know, for the most part, they just gonna give you who's available unless you ask for a specific person, I guess, if they're available at the time. But it's crazy because yes, you got 22 women that saying that they were sexually harassed by him,
In a span of how long?
and then you got 18 that says they never had any issues with him. So it's like,
How many fucking people? What?
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
and we're talking about somebody who he just started a 4-year, $160 million contract.
Yeah.
Fuck does he need to, he can pay one person a lot of fucking money
For
to
some
just
pussy.
for some pussy or just to massage him.
So, and this is another issue that I have with it. I wonder if he never would have came out publicly or at all and said he wanted to be traded and he wanted out of Houston, would
Would
this
any of these-
ever had came up?
Probably not.
Something in me tells me that
That
the
they
Houston
said it
Texans have something to do with this. I'm sorry.
And they say the lawyer lives in the same neighborhood with the owner.
I heard that the owner of the massage parlor and the owner of the Houston Texans are actually friends.
That's what I'm saying, bro. A lot of shit. Like I said, it's a lot
It
of
don't
smoke.
add up.
That's what
It don't add up,
It's
man.
a lot of smoke, bro.
Being famous don't feel like it's worth it.
He need to hire Benjamin Crump.
Mm.
This a black issue.
Well, you need to hire whoever Derek Chauvin, whoever that boy name is.
Chauvin.
Chauvin.
That his lawyer getting on my motherfucking
Yeah,
nerves.
like
I ain't even watched
He's doing a damn good job at asking the right fucking questions, but
Yeah.
he's still getting on my motherfucking nerves.
because exactly. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
That's a trigger point for me, man.
Yeah.
I haven't even.
I
haven't
clips.
watched that, but I've just been reading about it. But I ain't gonna lie, his strategy is fucking amazing.
But I do think Derek Chauvin is done though. When you got a lot of the police, your own police department.
Yeah, his chief said his chief said no, they ain't.
Yeah,
they ain't how
he
you
did
supposed
some
to do that.
But the thing is, the chief only saying that to save face. I
And-
mean, not
and-
face, but the department.
And-
It's best to let one man burn than the whole.
Department.
Yeah.
And that's what the Texans are thinking too. Let this nigga fry, and we'll get.
What are they gonna gain out of it?
So here's the thing, right? The Texans, I feel like the Texans on some shit like, if we can't have you, can't nobody have you.
Yeah, like either you go, cause think about it. This seemed like some Ray Rice shit.
Yeah.
You remember what happened with Ray Rice?
Yeah.
Ray Rice beat this bitch, right? No, excuse my language.
Beat his wife.
He beat his wife.
They reconciled.
They reconciled. That he got charged. Okay, NFL suspended him for 2 games. soon as the fucking video hit the net, like motherfuckers went crazy.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie though, he hit her with all his strength.
he did.
Every from the toe to the top of the knot.
I remember when that video came out. MJ made a very sick statement.
This
What
is
is
not
that?
true.
He asked, "What did she do?"
Bro, come on,
I
man.
said,
Don't do that.
this was right after his dick got posted though.
Yeah.
So he had a vendetta. He had an issue with women.
He understood.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He lived vicariously. Say that word black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He raised.
Viciously. Oh, man.
But that's what I'm saying, like, but like it's just crazy because like and what you said is what I've been thinking all week. Like, if this nigga really is, because at one point the NFL would shoot first, ask questions later.
Yeah.
Like,
And
nigga, you allegation, you gone.
Yeah.
Except for Ben
like they ain't got the time.
Yeah.
Except for Ben Roethlisberger.
He got in trouble way before it got crazy.
Yeah.
He raped women every summer
Did
for
he?
like 4 years.
For 4 years.
4
yeah.
years straight.
And
That's like, yes, a 6'6", 250-pound white man with a strong right arm. That's Ben Roethlisberger. Yeah, that's him.
But he settled his shit in civil lawsuits too, didn't
Yeah, because they didn't, what is it, like, they didn't testify.
he?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: do you think DeShaun Watson right now is like, damn, I should have paid these bitches?
No. Because I
Has
honestly
he spoke
don't.
out? Yeah.
He spoke out and said, I didn't do anything.
He said he wanted to clear his name. That was pretty much the only thing he said.
His lawyer probably got him like
On the
silent.
push, yeah, don't
Yeah,
sound
yeah,
like-
yeah.
Because he probably, like, if that's the case, something in me tells me he didn't do anything wrong.
Mhm.
And his lawyer's like, don't say nothing that's going to fuck this up.
Mhm.
So has he been charged yet?
No, because
No.
all of these, most of these are civil suits. They just now got to where like 2 of them got brought as a criminal complaint. Because at one point,
So I don't even know if the women filed criminal complaints or if the Houston Police Department just said, you know what, with all
No,
these allegations,
somebody-
The
you
Houston
gotta break
Police
it.
Department at one point came out with a statement saying, "Yeah, y'all saying all this shit, but we never,
Yeah,
filed, no
because-
one ever filed any police reports."
yeah, because the lawyer was like, yeah, we got the police department working on it. And they were like, nope, I don't know what he's talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, like
I
I
can see
said,
him on
man,
SVU now.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to take, sexual
Because you
assault
play
or
football?
harassment lightly or anything like that. But my thing is, if you were truly sexually assaulted or harassed,
This is
for
a
one,
fine line you about to walk here.
if a person, yeah, it very well is. If
Bleep, bleep, bleep. That's all, folks. Last
no,
episode.
seriously, if the person did it once, why would you go back to him for a second time? That's one thing. The second thing is, if it was the average Joe on the street who had did what DeShaun Watson did to you, would you really be trying to come after him civilly first, or would you go after criminal charges if you really wanted to get something out of it?
Exactly. And then
So that's why to me it's kind of fishy because
couple of them
they try to
went
come
twice.
They try to say, hey, if you want me to be quiet, this is what I need. You know what I mean? Then when he refused, that's when a big spectacle was made out of it. Which I'm not, like I said, if she was sexually harassed and sexually assaulted, then I feel for it, and whatever happens.
Yeah,
But
they
at the
can
same-
prove it and it happened. He
Yeah.
deserved everything.
But
coming
at
to him.
the same time, though, like, if my sister was to call me and tell me she was sexually assaulted or sexually harassed, I would not be telling her, you need to seek, so you need to see how much money you can get out of this motherfucker.
All right,
No,
back in the one.
either me and my partner's gonna go and beat his ass,
Yeah.
or we gonna call the police.
Both.
Both.
Yeah, like
Both.
either way,
On game.
either way.
So here's where I struggle with cases like this, right? Like sometimes you wanna think it's true, and then sometimes you toggle back to, man, ain't no fucking way. And for me, here's why, right? So what you have now, 22 cases, right? So 22 different women. Some of them allegedly got sexually assaulted.
And they say they all are similar stories,
Right.
which means to me you could look at that. Okay, he's a group project, or
So
either
here's my thing.
He's an issue.
Here's my thing. When I do honestly believe when women are truly sexually assaulted, sometimes it may take some time for them to go forward because of the trauma. It's like they kind of want to step away from it for a second to get their mind together, before to try to process what just happened, right? So I get that. Not always is somebody gonna same night, maybe next day, maybe a couple days after, go try to press charges for somebody like that. But you're telling me now one person decided now it's time for me to speak up. And all 21, the remaining 21 now finally has the courage and have been able to process all of this. And now is the right time to speak up because one came forward. It's just so convenient.
Right.
It's always so convenient and so coincidental that, goddamn, these stars are lining up way too perfectly,
Big Dipper.
in a blink. And how are all these cases so similar? Usually it takes one, then in a couple days you got 5, and then in a week you got 10. And by the following week, like Bill Cosby, you got 52, 55 women now that came forward.
That's what I'm saying.
It took y'all 55 women 30 years to process all this and wait for one person to speak first. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's it's like, bro, that's what I'm saying. It's one of them things where it's like cause us.
You said 30 years, right?
Yeah.
I mean, however long it get, they said Bill was pilling these women back in the 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s.
MJ, so that means in 10 years, you better enjoy these 10 years.
Before they start coming for you.
What I heard about you in undergrad, boy.
No, but on a serious note, man, ladies, please, if you've encountered any form of sexual assault, please go seek the necessary help and go report it because justice needs to be served. Sexual assault is not to be taken lightly by any means.
Call me.
By any means
I've been
necessary.
looking for the fight. I've been looking for a
You
fight
know
for
what I mean?
6
And
months.
go through your process, go through your healing, but you have to speak up. That's going to be a part of your healing process, getting justice served. Who are you protecting? Yourself at that point?
And see, the one, because 2 of the women have spoken out. 2 of them. She was like, I'm not afraid anymore. The other girl was like, hey, I don't even feel comfortable, practicing my profession anymore. Something I love because it plays my mind. But also my issue is for her, she said she basically had it twice. And
my question for her would be, so since the second time it occurred, have you not went back to work? Have you not performed any services? And if so, have you given, your owner, your boss, management a reason as to why, so that they could go forward and get the issue addressed as necessary? It's not making.
Just to not play devil's advocate, but I think a lot of these are independent massage therapists. So, and also I want to specify masseuse and massage therapists are 2 different things.
What's a masseuse?
Masseuse are these freak bitches that be at the bathhouses doing the freak shit.
Are you sure? I thought a masseuse was just
I
thought it was based on male and female.
No, masseuse, freak bitch, massage therapist is somebody who's licensed to get massage.
Somebody can be.
Yeah, my homegirl, the one that does mine,
masseuse.
She's a massage therapist. She's a licensed massage therapist.
I just think the terms are interchangeable, honestly.
I could sworn she told me the masseuse or the freak bitch.
So I think masseuse is woman, masseur is a man, and then you could call him a massage therapist. I don't think masseuse necessarily means pussy.
So for me, it's okay, you felt sexually harassed or assaulted because you were massaging him and he came with his stomach.
I think that's like one of the stories. A lot of
Yeah.
like,
So like with that story, I wonder, is he the first man that's happened?
So to piggyback on that,
they'll tell you that can happen.
To piggyback on that, like
so
estheticians,
if he's not the first person that had happened to you with, why him?
So like to piggyback
for that particular.
Like to piggyback on that, like there are estheticians that do Brazilian waxes that have came out and said sometimes these women squirt or orgasm on the table while they're getting their fucking wax. Where like it's sometimes certain things are natural reactions if that were to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you can't like just blanket that statement. Like,
yeah, because I get squirted.
You gonna go to jail.
You can see me now, like I'm in the shower.
Yeah.
Well, I really,
DeShaun.
I really just hope the truth comes out soon because at this point I am kind of invested.
Me too. Yeah,
because,
a lot of people are.
Because not only that, like from the outside looking in, I think we all thought DeShaun was one of the most upstanding black men.
Like, he was never really caught up in the media and no dumb shit.
He
always those ones though.
Exactly, because like the thing is, like we've seen his story on
You
ESPN.
can't say that.
Not all, but I'm just
We ain't
saying.
heard nothing about LeBron. I would put him. I'm not gonna say at the same level as LeBron, but think about it. LeBron is
They do say
one of the
LeBron be
most.
having motherfuckers sign NDAs though. So most celebrities of that stature have people sign NDAs.
And you remember what JJ Ray? He used to make all his girlfriends sign. You get pregnant.
What I'm
get
saying
rid of it.
is
And
for LeBron to be definitely the top NBA athlete or figure
Gotta have
for the last at least 12 years.
He's the biggest athlete we've ever seen.
But
right in our generation.
So you think
Absolutely.
he's flawless?
I'm not saying he's flawless.
You think he's
But
I'm
like
not saying that.
he is the ultimate family man though.
Yeah.
he's got the.
Yeah.
He's got the.
When you say it like
ability.
that, it gives me Derek Jackson vibes. For real.
With a
No,
balance
that,
right
For
now.
real.
that never gave me Derek
For
Jackson.
real.
Nah,
I mean-
Bron don't give me Derek Jackson. Cause Derek Jackson is okay. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. Derek Jackson
Go on media
To me,
he's some
fraud.
shit Brown.
to
Fraud.
me, yeah.
Me and Justin used to tell you.
I never
Yeah.
liked it. I'm gonna put it out here. I never
You
liked.
country. You liked it.
I never liked the nigga who felt like in order to boost themselves, they had to put another nigga down. And we know a couple niggas like that.
Call his name.
Nah, it ain't necessary. It ain't necessary.
You got a bald head.
It ain't necessary.
What's his
So
name?
I've never been a fan of niggas like that.
Yeah, not
never.
bad.
And that's who fucking Derek Jackson was. Like, even though I would say 80% of the shit that he was saying about men is actually true. If you really dissect what he was saying, a lot of this shit that he was saying was true.
Yeah.
But
The shit he said, any of us could have said, man.
you're
I
right.
ain't gonna say nothing fucking
You're right.
special.
You're right.
The game is
But
to be sold,
not
not to be
told.
told.
Absolutely.
And he sold it.
One more time.
He sold
One more
the game.
time.
The game is to be sold, not to be told.
Derek
And he
Jackson's
sold
like
it.
the motherfucking horoscope.
He
Bro.
sold it.
I don't care what nobody
he
give
sold
You're
it.
reading for today.
He is a narcissist.
You woke up.
Doors
So
He's
Doors
a
will close.
narcissist.
it's like us four sitting at the table, and you got women. Everybody got women, and then I'm like, hey, you know, if Derek's doing X, Y, Z, and then your girl, she's thinking, and then she's watching. She's like, yeah, this nigga is doing what he said, and then she come gravitate towards me, and then I hit. That's what he was doing.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all he was doing.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
didn't just say his books. Like Shawty got the books. I said you just contributed to his film.
Yeah, B. Simone helped him.
Yeah. They said they said that nigga sent a girl cash up a girl $1,200 for her to bring her and her friends out to wherever he was. I said that if he ain't freaky, I don't know who he is. Well, I do know me. But,
You call that freak? I call it
Ladies,
lame.
I'm gonna tell you like
He's
this.
a fucking loser.
yeah, he's a loser.
Ain't no dude out here perfect. But at the same time, every dude ain't no cheater. That's pretty much what I want to say.
We show ain't it?
Derek Jackson, man, he's toxic, bro. He's a narcissist.
He is toxic.
He's
is
a narcissist.
Yeah.
He puts others down to make himself seem perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
So
what
say that
made-
shit again.
He puts other people
Say it
down
again.
to make himself seem perfect. He's a
Little
narcissist.
bitch.
It's
all
social
about
media,
him.
man. It's that one fucking meme where he grabbed all them fucking grocery bags behind the shit.
Yeah, little bitch.
Yeah.
I don't fucking like him.
I also think
never
he's
like-
gay.
Yeah.
He might be bisexual.
Yeah, it was probably
He's a beard.
his wife is.
Yeah.
I want to talk about how stupid his bitch looks.
No, call her a lady. She's a God-fearing.
No.
Come on, Soldier Slim.
So I'm a dick thrower. I'm neck up back hurt.
Cutthroat.
Cutthroat. Hey, like a brand new.
version.
I don't know. Don't
She
call
look-
her that.
Shut up.
Bro, she's conflicted,
I'm sick of
man.
your shit,
No,
man.
she's an abused woman.
She's conflicted.
She's an
Diane
abused
Chan is
woman.
annoying. Like, I don't care what y'all
He
say.
said
Diane Chan is annoying.
You trying to nigga come zero.
Chan Zero is annoying. Like,
Keto
shit.
Chizzy.
Keto
Keto
Chizzy is
Chizzy.
annoying.
I'm just saying, man, you negative.
Yo, this man a big Mac, man.
No, on some real shit. I don't know what was worse.
You eat yourself when you're hungry.
Get that nigga a Snickers. Woo!
Drink my water.
Please. But no, she looked dumb.
She is dumb.
Yeah.
She is dumb.
I would have never sat up there with,
Moneybag Yo said it the best. Bitch, you played.
yeah, he played. You got a diamond. But that's what's, bro, imagine. Greba cheating on you. And y'all get on live.
Don't put me in that. What you do right now? Listen, flat down. I'm going to change the subject because don't put me in that mental state.
No, listen. Imagine that. And she like, y'all, I just want y'all to know.
Together.
We got
I
enough.
cheated.
We got enough nail pops in the walls.
But that's what I'm
I got nail
saying.
pops already.
Yeah.
Man, that is.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
but
I got a lot to-
you'll think you was like, when you left there, wouldn't you think you would feel like,
I look stupid.
I look stupid as fuck?
First of all, I'm not gonna
I'm
get on
not-
no live
I'm not
with
gonna
my
lie.
significant other
if he wanted,
apologizing about what they did.
if
No.
he wanted, so my thing is, he wanted to go live and do all that. Let him do it by himself.
It was all about him. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
tell you. He's a narcissist.
He's a narcissist.
He's a narcissist.
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
His DMs was probably flooded after that.
Yeah, if he would have died, I'd be fine.
I'm not gonna say.
Yeah,
I would-
me
I would. I said it.
I don't wish death on nobody.
I
Cause
do.
there ain't no coming back from it. But I don't know.
What purpose did he serve in your life?
I mean, like
Exactly.
I wouldn't be upset.
A lot of people don't serve purposes in our life, but they don't
A lot
deserve
of
to
people.
die.
A lot of people do serve a purpose in my life.
Well, I'm just saying, like, your next door neighbor, what purpose do they serve? Do they deserve to die?
Nah, me coming out every morning knowing somebody lived beside me lets me know.
That hat tight.
It lets me know I can't watch my porn out loud. He serves a purpose. He
Hey.
serves a purpose.
Hey, so Chizzy.
I gotta turn my
No, not even Chizzy. MJ.
Yeah, Mary.
Mary. Jerome. How important is it that your significant other understands the demands of your job?
Very.
Why?
Because I work in retail and, bruh,
Yeah, like you the only one that work in retail. My man over here work hard.
They do, man. He see the effects. How he used to talk about me. You always at work. You doing all the work. Blah blah blah. Now you got people out. Now you see you there open and close. Now you see why.
I've been doing this for a while, but I just think you don't have to because you manage
I
it.
still got to though. But I got a team now, so I'm not doing it no more.
Like, I do get like being in retail that if there's
Like,
something out, you are
I got
supposed
to step in.
Same thing with you. If something like if a motherfucker not there washing cars, you're gonna be back there washing cars, right?
Okay, so
Exactly.
so you feel
You gotta
I
understand
wanna
the
hear
demands because like we ain't gonna be able to do everything on a schedule like you want to do. Like, hey, we need to go out to eat at 6:30. I get off at my schedule says 5. Well, such and such ain't come in, so I won't be able to get off till 7. Now you pissed,
right.
but you gotta understand that I've got to fill in these gaps. If nobody comes in, it's me.
Yeah.
Until somebody comes in.
I got a couple questions.
And
for
you gotta tell her just be ready. You be ready.
Yeah, if anybody ready.
Yeah, you be ready.
Me.
So has this made you a better planner though?
Yeah.
And made you a better
by
planner?
far, yeah.
See, I still struggle with it.
Yeah,
like planning. Yeah, I try, but it's hard. Like, cause I plan stuff and then being in retail, I don't fucking feel like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So
Afterwards,
Yeah.
after work, you be like, man, I can't do it.
I just want to speak on the planning part. So for my job, I'm a logistics planner. So
He finally told us,
He
yeah.
finally, Tommy Strong. You know what I'm doing.
So for my job, I do a lot of planning. So outside of my job, I just want to fucking free flow. Like,
Yeah.
I just want to goddamn it, like let my hair down in a sense. Like just chill. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I struggle with the planning shit on the outside of my life because it's necessary for me to make my bread with my job. You know?
Yeah.
But so let me ask you the same question.
And I'm gonna ask him another question.
Okay.
So not only that, damn, what was my other question? I had it and then right there, boom. So it's better planner, but do you find yourself angry when, let's just say you're at work and your significant other is like, what you doing?
Yes.
Like, you know where I'm at.
Yeah.
Like, you know where I'm
at
at.
work. Well, what you doing at work?
Really?
I can't. Like, if I explain
working,
it to you, you
yeah.
gonna look
Yes,
at me
you're
like,
gonna be
what does
doing
that
that.
mean? Not as much anymore.
He don't?
I'm still
Okay.
buffing.
I'm about to steal off.
But like, I thought it was just me because like it annoys me when like I'm trying to work and like even with y'all, no offense, like if y'all going crazy in the chat and like I got like a store full of people, it annoys the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I go crazy on a Saturday because in the week I'm barely present.
It's really me and MJ talking to each other.
More like more than likely, and like me here and there, but like that's what I'm saying. Like it's because like I don't. I got some shit. I'm working.
Like you might be able to catch Chad in the early morning.
Yeah, in the early.
About
But
and
then you
5:30,
sleep.
Yeah, I'm
You
sleeping.
sleep.
7, 8.
He buffing floors.
Yeah, I'm out.
You know, I'm on the toilet. He had to work already.
Yeah. He not even at work already. Shawty woke him up. He had to fix her lunch and walk up to the door.
You got that steak in that air fryer.
Yeah, you got me.
She worked from home.
He a bad man pajama.
Justin, how important is it that your significant other understands the demands of your job?
That's the first thing basically I bring up when I get to know a woman. Because I'm basically the only single guy. I let a woman know, like, my life different.
Demanding.
I work on weekends, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like,
And I know that's a struggle if you're dating a woman who works Monday through Friday.
like
I know that's a struggle.
80% of people work
Monday
through Friday. You know,
I kind of hate it.
So imagine trying to make that work. You know what I mean? Most of my like, I ain't gonna say I guess you could say,
Situationships.
yeah, situationships basically.
Admin.
It's hard to get something done because I only see them once or twice a week.
Yeah.
Like if they get me more than twice a week, it was a lucky week.
For them.
Yeah, because I'm the blessing. I'm the blessing.
I'm
Yeah,
the
I'm the blessing.
What I said the other day, providing is together.
Yeah, it's
Come
together.
He a narcissist.
But on some serious shit, like,
Justin Jazz.
cause like the other day when I was, I forgot what day it was. I forgot. I can't remember what. I think it was Tuesday. Had a crazy day at work. Like I said, we short staffed. Everybody else moving slow but me.
Mm-hmm.
I sold 12 phones that day. The other person,
Shit probably hit.
yeah. Then the other shawty that worked with me, she sold 4. That's
the one from Mississippi. Or
Nah,
she gone now.
she gone. Yeah.
To the slave ship.
The girl pregnant, so I don't be too mad at her. But I'm like, still, you know how to do your job. Then my 2 managers there, right?
You made commission?
Mm-hmm.
You should have sold all 16, nigga. Fuck that.
Yeah. Shit, y'all should see that week of vacation or that 12 days of vacation I took.
Mm-hmm.
Man, my commission was $2,700.
God damn.
Now, I don't get how it happened because I took off a whole. They gave me like commission relief. Yeah. Man, that shit helped tremendously.
Dang.
Anyway, so that day I'm like,
I'm looking for part-timers.
Yeah.
2 days a week.
I don't think they do that. But now I'm on some crazy shit though. Like,
Chad, I come be the vacuum the cars out. 2
but
days a week.
you like that fuck?
No,
The reason I asked, I thought you made like 98 grand a year.
No, I make decent money, but
You told me how much you made. It was 98
I
grand.
think he said I come back.
I can see
I
you there.
do a part-time
That
job.
nigga gonna be hitting there with a pistol. But no, but either way, I got off work that day. It was crazy. And I literally did not want to talk to nobody that
Yeah.
night. So I literally came home and threw my phone on the couch and sat on the floor and played the game. I didn't want to talk to nobody. And I need somebody that understands, like, it's not,
Personally.
it's just, I sometimes need time to
Bro,
myself.
you talk to people all day. You don't want to come home and talk.
And I be on the phone too. So
Yeah.
I definitely don't want to talk to you on the fucking phone.
Come over here and air fry this steak.
Yeah. Air fried is meat. What? Like,
Shit. How important is it that your significant other understands the demands of your job?
I mean, I would start with success comes sacrifices, right? And most of us are in, I would still say, in somewhat of the prime of our respective careers where it's time to put that fucking work in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that when, and at the same time, though you may have to sacrifice a little bit more home time on the front end, you're setting yourself up for the back end, right? Because typically, the higher you move up in a corporation, the less hands-on time you have.
Sure.
You know what I mean? The more opportunities you have to possibly work remotely, just shit like that. And now you can make up for all the lost time you didn't necessarily get to spend together at an early age. Yeah, I want to be, maybe 45 years old now. Let's travel the world.
Yeah.
I ain't got to put in no request for time off. Nigga, I am my boss.
Yeah.
I've done put myself in a position at this age. So sometimes it's not even that the job is demanding, it's that you're demanding more of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
that's my problem.
You see what I'm saying? Like when you know good ain't really good when better is expected of yourself, like you gonna have to make some sacrifices, and with you making that sacrifice, ultimately your significant other is gonna have to make some sacrifices when it involves you as well. Like
So
it's
I
a
don't mean
means
to
to an
interrupt.
end.
I don't mean to interrupt you.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. but do you feel like, because I heard you say that it's more of a personal thing, you want to get to whatever goal.
It could be. I'm saying it could for some.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
for me, it's both.
Okay, so and I just wanted to ask this.
I work 7 days a week.
Yeah, I know, and I get it. I understand it. But what I wanted to ask was, do you feel like because you're in the position that you're in, you're a black male and you're young, do you feel like you have to go above and be like, you can't just meet the status quo?
No, you can't.
Do you
be
feel
the
like
same.
you have to elevate and raise your game because of those?
The only thing I would remove from that is saying that because you're in the position that you're in. Nigga, if I was the detailer,
Yeah, you gotta be the best.
I'm gonna give that same energy. And
I think that's everybody at this table, because like I have a problem with being mediocre. I just can't do it.
And for me, it's implicit, right? It's implicit, meaning, it's somewhat unconscious. It's just how a lot of black males, including myself, are wired.
And even when you was at Geico, you was probably one of the best, whatever you call that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I look, bro, I was trying to tell somebody what you used to do back like a couple weeks ago. I said, what goddamn cotton toe? I was like, I couldn't.
It's just how I'm wired, and I mean,
You was the best meat cutter at Food Line for a long time. They said, look, I want my New York strip 3 inches thick. Man, MJ had that bitch on the dot. You hear me? but I'm just saying, like, I really feel like we're wired different.
Wired that way.
It's just because, like, I told like my boss the other day, like, why are you like this? I'm like, but I can't help it.
Do you think black men try to work more consciously knowing that the more time they may spend in the work environment, it lessens the probability
Going home.
No.
It's funny you say
Gotta go home.
It lessens the probability of the offhanded shit, and what I mean by that is, it's like less time for you to have errors,
What, yeah, home life?
and in every which way.
In a sense, like
if I'm at work, I can't be out talking to other people. I
Oh,
can't entertain.
you at work, you ain't out and about in the mix in the
Yeah.
public, putting yourself in a position where
you're at work and you're not out getting killed by the police. You're
So,
not,
and every which way.
Yeah.
So for me, I answer that question and the original question. For me, I say no. I feel like I spend more time at work or trying to get my job completed because I feel like A, I've been hired to do this job, and then B, I don't want them to ever try to replace me with somebody else, and then C, I got a mortgage that I'm responsible for now. So I feel like I'm obligated, like whatever, like I'm going to do my best regardless, but I'm also going to try to outshine my peers because at the same time, I feel like I have to. I feel like I have to outdo my peers, especially my white peers, because I have to. No, it's not racist. I feel like I do have to.
Sound like Hubert Davis.
The reverse.
Where did that fit? You know what I mean?
No,
You
so-
gave
so-
him hell.
so-
You gave him hell for pointing out a white woman in the positive light.
So MJ, you're a store manager, right? Do you feel like your numbers have to be better than some of the white store managers?
For two reasons, yes. One, because I'm the new guy, and they got me in a tough store, so my numbers have to be like incredible.
So okay, so like not to brag on myself.
He said- So like not to brag on myself, right?
But
So
brag, bitch.
yeah, I'm proud of what I've accomplished.
I thought he was about to say he was a bad thing. That nigga started grabbing his hands.
I'm proud for what I have.
As you
accomplished.
should be.
So 2018, I was a tech sergeant, right? And I won it.
Yeah.
Non-commissioned officer of my group, which consists of 5 different squadrons.
Okay.
And then I also won non-commissioned officer for my wing, which consists of 13 other units. So for my wing, I was the NCO of the year. 2020, I won senior non-commissioned officer for my group and also senior non-commissioned officer for my wing. And they also put me in for senior non-commissioned officer
I feel like
of the entire Air
I feel
Force
like you got a
Reserve
lot of
Command.
those rewards because like you'll bring a bottle of whiskey to your lieutenant.
That's why he be having that weird ass look.
To your lieutenant house to drink, make one drink and leave it. And
Are you the only black
you
person there?
start they bar.
Nah, I'm
I know
not.
you're
No, I'm
Um,
fucking with you, man.
Full-time staff though. Full-time staff. I am the only black male.
You got a Cuban link chain. I just looked at that.
you got the Deion
You a
Sanders
bad,
up
you a
there.
bad bitch.
And you're-
There you
You
go.
a bad bitch.
But no, so I do feel like
You a
being that
bad bitch.
I do feel like I have to work twice as hard, and I do have to prove myself. Bar any of the accomplishments of the past or anything like that. And honestly, with the accomplishments that I have in the past, I feel like, okay, shit, now I gotta figure out a way to even level up. You know what I mean? And it might be an internal thing. It might not have anything to do with race.
So
It might just be my individual drive.
So to tie it back into the initial question, not only do you have a significant other, but you also now you've added a child into the mix. How does that
That make
sway?
you go hard though.
That makes me go even harder.
So all right. So with that being said, like, do you feel?
Oh wow. man.
Do you
Oh, wow.
feel more compelled to get home to be able to spend that quality time with your daughter, or do you feel now is the time?
No, he worked harder so he won't have to go home and
And deal with 2 women.
deal with 2 women. But Blake take complete sentences down. Like he don't want no smoke when he get there.
Blake with all the smoke.
So how do you where's that balance for you? Wanting to get home to spend that quality time with your family because now you want to be able to see your child grow. You don't want to miss those early ages, right? Because you can't get that back. You can't get those memories.
So I'm gonna be real with you, Chizzy. Balance for me is something that I struggle with every day, and I'll be real because on a personal level, those people that know me, like y'all know that me and Kreba jumped in our relationship pretty early, and everything happened quickly.
Right after the barbecue. That shit was crazy.
So for me, so for me, it was almost like trying to balance and juggle.
Real tour.
Dating.
Crazy.
I seen them feeding them pork chops.
For me, it was a struggle trying to balance. I'm trying to be serious.
I'm sorry, no, my bad, man. He high, bro. I can't.
Let Black.
And because somebody might benefit off of this. You never know. For me, it was a struggle because it was like I was trying to balance my job, dating, and being a father all at the same time. Because like I said, we got into our relationship pretty early.
So now you just balancing your job and being a father. You stop dating and now you got it. Okay. No, it was too easy, bro. My bad. Go ahead.
So that was my struggle early on. Mm-hmm. Now I think I do have a healthy balance of all three.
It's because y'all live together now.
Yeah.
That's probably
we're in our own space now as well, so it makes it easier. Granted, I still fall short in some areas every now and then because I'm not perfect, but realistically, like it was a struggle in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a struggle, and I truly understand. And this getting totally off the topic, but I truly understand why, they say you date first, you marry, then you have kids, because it all matters, in that order. When you throw things out of order, chaos comes about.
If you had a chance to reset, would you do it all over again? Good answer.
And I say that because I've learned valuable lessons in everything that has happened in my life.
Mm-hmm. And see that's why I think I go so hard at work, because I know where I came from.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go back to that.
Yeah.
You remember when I lost my job at Verizon? You remember how that was a struggle? I don't want to go back to that. You know what I'm saying?
We was in the crib together. We was
living
living
together. Yeah, we were living together. That's what I'm saying.
And when he said that, the only thing I thought of was, nigga, I ain't got the rent next month.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thankfully, I had a decent plan for the last couple months there, but that's what I'm saying. Even then, going back, like I remember my mom lost her job 2 significant times in my life. When I graduated high school and when I graduated college. She lost her job right around the same time. Seeing that makes me like, yeah. But also, I had 2 jobs in high school, selling weed and playing football and baseball. Yeah. That's just how I was. This is how I go.
You need a TV show,
bro. Look, my life could be a movie because on crib.
Steve Harvey, Family Feud,
especially the shit you doing now.
But like really, that's what. that's honestly, I think all of us have a reason, even subconsciously or whatever.
Shit, why?
Yeah, it's my I can't go back.
We still got time to?
No, we don't.
Okay. So look.
Y'all go to fuck home. I am tired.
Let's go ahead and end this, man. Hey,
please.
Prayers up for DMX. I wish him a speedy recovery, and I hope he gets back to.
I said he got Rona now too.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
In the words of DeShaun Watson, who are these bitches want from a nigga?
Like that.
Yeah, man. Nah, but for real, man.
Hey, Cheesy, take us out. Take us out in the DMX prayer.
He don't know nothing about no DMX prayer. He young, boy.
He might.
He don't even know a DMX song.
What's that Drake song?
What's
What's that that Drake song?
Yeah.
He sampled DMX.
What these
You
bitches
just said
want? Yeah. On some DMX shit. I group DM my exes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all get the fuck out of my house, man.
We still recording.
You,
I know. He said end it 2 minutes ago and y'all still trying to find it.
Justin Jackson.
Justin Jackson.
Negative. Good night.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Your titties.
Hey, did you watch the
They
Earth,
drop.
Wind and Fire verse?
Bro, I love
I
that
know
shit.
you did.